Hello, Ben here from the Professional Amateurs, bringing you our review for the new Nintendo 3DS XL Hyrule Edition. Enjoy the video. Out of the box, you get some paperwork that you'll never use, augmented reality or AR cards, the system, and a charge. Wait, they didn't pack a charger this time, so you'll have to use one from the DSi, DSi XL, 3DS, 2DS, or normal 3DS XL. Or if this is your first Nintendo handheld, then you have to get a $5 charger. Not a big deal because there's a serious spec bump under the hood compared to the normal 3DS. I've heard from different trusted sources saying that the new 3DS has a quad-core processor instead of a single-core, and the GPU has twice the cores, and other sources say that they're just clocked about twice as much. I'm just gonna leave it at the new 3DS is really powerful. Now you're only gonna see that power on apps and games that are optimized, but ever since I dropped my original 3DS a year ago and broke it, I haven't gotten any games to take advantage yet, so I'm just gonna leave performance blank. For new controls, we have a second analog stick that in my case doesn't even feel like it moves, but because I have no games that take advantage of it yet, I don't really know the performance. For shoulder buttons, we have ZR and ZL, or ZR and L if you live in a place like England or Canada. They're clicky and responsive, but they are a little out of my way to use them because I'm so used to resting my index fingers on the edge of the L and R buttons. For layout, I'm a bit confused but they changed something that didn't need to be fixed, more like a tune-up. The cartridge loading is now in the front left instead of back, which has been in the original DS since 2004, so why do they feel the need to change it? The stylus in the front is worse than the one in the rear in the 3DS because it can't extend to the full size like the original 3DS's did. It also is as hard or harder to pull out while I'm playing a game because I have to tilt the system forward and fiddle around with it more. You probably won't have the same experience because I use my left hand for the stylus, and it's on the right side. Again, they got it wrong with the original 3DS, so they fixed it in the XL, and then broke it again in the new 3DS XL. Even another thing is that the power button went from being inside the faceplate to the outside of the system, which means it can accidentally get bumped and can be in your bag for more than 6 hours before you realize. Now for the experience. In normal tasks, it's a 3DS, but in apps like the eShop, loading times are significantly improved. For games, older titles will be the same, well, the exact same actually, but newer games like Super Smash Bros. will load a lot faster, and some games will have improved graphics, and even some games that are coming out like Xenoblade will only run on the new 3DS. The 3D is really improved. Instead of looking at a sweet spot that you can't move your head around an inch or else you'll start seeing double, in the new 3DS, there is a face tracking 3D which works very well unless you have friends looking at the screen or you're looking at it from crazy angles. Color options! You can now get yours in red or blue, but I got the limited time offer GameStop exclusive Hyrule Edition, which is why the review is live now. You can get the non-XL version with Animal Crossing, which has an interchangeable front and back plate, but the device itself, just plain without the game, is $20 cheaper for a device that gives you a smaller form factor and screen. Although the bezels are improved from those gosh-awful ones on the standard 3DS. In conclusion, the new Nintendo 3DS XL is a worthy successor to the normal Nintendo 3DS XL, with great first-party titles at an excellent spec bump. Well then, peace!